The Sooners of Oklahoma are the #1 team in the AP Preseason Top 25. Oklahoma is in the top spot for the 10th time in the history of the AP poll, which is more than any other program. The defending Big 12 champions received 36 of the 60 first-place votes from a nationwide media panel.
The Sooners were number 6 to end last season, and they'll be led by Landry Jones, a quarterback who threw for over 4,700 yards and 38 touchdowns. His favorite target, Ryan Broyles, comes back. He had 131 catches last year. The one big thing the Sooners have to answer, the one big question the Sooners are going to have to answer going into the season, is on the defensive side. In the preseason, they've already lost their best defensive player, Travis Lewis, a linebacker, for at least the first month of a season with a broken foot. He will be back by mid-October, but how they adjust without him remains to be seen.
At number 2 is Alabama, one of a record 8 Southeastern Conference teams in the preseason poll. The Crimson Tide got 17 first-place votes.
The Crimson Tide has a new quarterback, and they say goodbye to Heisman Trophy winner Mark Ingram. They'll be okay in the backfield, though, especially at running back with Trent Richardson. He's split time with Ingram the last couple of years, and he's ready to step up into that #1 role. On the defensive side, a defensive unit that was very inexperienced and young last year and gave up more big plays than Nick Saban's used to. A lot of those guys are back now, more experienced. Yeah, this could be a very good Alabama defense.
Number 3, Oregon got 4 first-place votes.
Their skill position players, most of the skill position players from last season's high-powered offense are back. Quarterback Darren Thomas, running back LaMichael James, who was number 3 in the Heisman Trophy voting. Those guys are back. There should be points aplenty in Eugene this season. The questions come on the other side of the ball. Defensively, they've lost some of their leaders off of a pretty good unit last year. The feeling is, though, that Oregon should be able to outscore a lot of their opponents.
LSU and Boise State fill out the top 5. Coming in at number 7 is Stanford. The Cardinal feature Heisman Trophy favorite Andrew Luck. Rounding out the top 10 are OU's big rivals Texas A&M, Oklahoma State, and Nebraska, which is playing its first season in the Big Ten Conference. Number 11, Wisconsin, is one of 4 Big Ten teams in the rankings. NC State transfer Russell Wilson looks to start a quarterback for the Badgers, with John Budmeyer hampered by an elbow injury. Number 16, Notre Dame, is ranked for the first time since early November 2009. Last season's national champion Auburn will start 23rd, 1 spot behind where it began in 2010. John Klobuchar, The Associated Press.